Happy holidays from all of us at RWL YouTube channel. Well, folks, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all like that. Welcome to RWL's Christmas Holiday Massacre. I'm Hangman Tex Lynch, Snarl General Manager, and we have got the both panels of both shows of RWL Rage and Snarl in the house today. That means we got a stacked 2 broadcast booths, ain't that right, Wally?
That's right. Merry Christmas, everyone. Not only the 2 broadcast teams, but stars from both rosters are present tonight here in Richmond, Virginia, for our WL Wrestling's Christmas present to our fans and subscribers, 2 hours of holiday wrestling action.
And happy holidays to you folks out there and to you fellows over there in the other broadcast booth. It is going to be a spectacular 2 hours of RWL Mad Action that, folks, you are definitely going to stick around for.
Even if you celebrate Hanukkah like me, I'm going to have a great time too.
And let me tell you guys, I think this may be the best Christmas I've had since I was a kid. I'm definitely feeling the holiday spirit tonight. And yes, it's true. We've got a pretty hot card lined up for this Snarl and Rage combined holiday special. It's our way of saying thank you to the fans who have supported our WL all year long.
And they certainly have supported us all year long. This 2024 has been one of the best years RWL's had in a long time. Well, let's get things started with the Christmas Holiday Massacre and our opening contest. As the master of the Diamond Cutter, Diamond Dallas Page gets set to go up against the Masked Superstar, accompanied by his manager, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Tonight's opening match is set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Jersey Shore, weighing in at 248 pounds, it's DDP, Diamond Dallas Page.
And our special guest ring announcer tonight, definitely in spectacular voice, as Diamond Dallas Page gets set to go one-on-one against the Masked Superstar in our opening contest tonight at the Christmas Holiday Massacre.
Yeah, you remember Diamond Dallas Page showed up last month at Snarl for Tex's birthday? He decided to stick for the rest of the holiday season. Let's see how he does against the Masked Superstar.
His opponent, joined by the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, from parts unknown, weighing 287 pounds, here is the Masked Superstar.
We are looking at a pretty significant size mismatch, a serious David and Goliath scenario here between DDP and the Masked Superstar. Plus, the Superstar has the Grand Wizard in his corner, which is gonna present an additional challenge for Diamond Dallas Page.
He's gonna have eyes in the back of his head the whole time.
But size has never really been a disadvantage for DDP. One well-placed diamond cutter and a bigger opponent is usually cut down to size, hot, quick, and in a hurry. Now, can DDP catch the Masked Superstar with one in an unguarded moment? That's a whole other project right there.
It certainly would be, Christy. We'll have to find out whether or not he can.
All right, the crowd's ready, the participants are ready, the manager is ready, the referee is ready. Let's get this thing going. The bell sounds. DDP charges and a forearm takes the Masked Superstar down, calls it up to stop for the midsection. Diamond Dallas Page going to work immediately on a downed Masked Superstar, who counters with a forearm, charges right into an elbow from DDP and another forearm that takes him right back down to bat a second time. Masked Superstar Whips Page into the turnbuckle, comes right back out, rebounded up and over, go. Oh, man. What a slam from the Masked Superstar. DDP follows up with a belly-to-belly suplex, and it didn't really take much time for the Grand Wizard of Wrestling to get himself involved here. Page turns his attention right back to the Masked Superstar, who hits him with an inverted atomic drop. And a second one. Oh, he felt that second one, my goodness. Into a blatant choke goes the Masked Superstar. And as the Grand Wizard watches leisurely, DDP with a back body drop on the Masked Superstar. I'm pretty sure the Wiz didn't like that one too much. Diamond Dallas Page, flip over deck whip on the Masked Superstar. Page rounds him up again. Oh, an eye gouge. And a knee to the midsection from DDP. And another counter from the Masked Superstar. A whole lot of countering going on here. A whole lot of back and forth in the early goings of this match as the Grand Wizard introduces a steel chair. One. Oh, man, not even a one for the Masked Superstar. Superstar rounds up Diamond Dallas Page again. Page counters out of it, running clothesline. He nearly slipped on that steel chair. Diamond Dallas Page charged up as the Masked Superstar stands out on the apron. Superstar counters with a kick to the head, brings himself back inside. Diamond Dallas Page scoops him up, hangs him up off the top rope, and down he goes. Stomp to the midsection. And a stomp to the back. A butt bump to the back, if you like. Diamond Dallas Page rolls the Masked Superstar over, using that chair for a pillow while he catches a nap. One, and only one. Masked Superstar must have thought that steel chair was a little uncomfortable as he gets back to his feet. Rounds up Diamond Dallas Page. Oh, man, swinging backbreaker right there. That was pretty nice. The Masked Superstar taking a moment to let the fans appreciate his wonder. Whatever. Running clothesline. A second running clothesline as Superstar rebounds off the ropes. And whoa, a beautiful kick that takes Diamond Dallas Page down to the mat. Page rounded up. Masked Superstar with a headlock punch. One overhand right. A second overhand right. And closes out with a couple of double axe handles. Takes DDP down to the mat. Masked Superstar going for a cover. 1, 2. And when is referee Walt Rothburn going to get around to getting that damn chair out of there? Masked Superstar fiddling with the turnbuckle, exposing the steel. Well, he's pulling out all the tricks. DDP with a hard left that stuns the Superstar. And Superstar counters with an equally powerful left. Oh, there's that swinging backbreaker again. The Masked Superstar gathers him up. Whips DDP into the turnbuckle. DDP turned around. Counters with an elbow to the head. And tried for the belly-to-belly suplex, but the Masked Superstar turns it around on Diamond Dallas Page. Page hung up off the rope and yanked out the top rope. Ow. That's painful. The Masked Superstar trying to regain control of this match and keep it. And a match that's gone pretty much back and forth for most of the opening. Superstar rounds him up and whoa, man, gut wrench slammed him. Oh, man, covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Page missing that steel chair by just inches. And that Superstar can't believe he's going to have to start all over again after only a 2 count. Superstar rounds him up with DDP. Oh, man, clotheslined him. And that chair is still in the damn ring. Referee Walt Rothburn better get with the program here. DDP with a clothesline. Nails the Superstar with the second one. Rebounds off the ropes. Boom! Another clothesline takes the Masked Superstar down. And look at this clever little roll-up right here from the Superstar. 1, 2, but just about a 2. Barely just a 2. The Masked Superstar rounds up Diamond Dallas Page. Diamond Dallas Page quick with the counter. And what are we going to see here? Here we go. Beautiful sit-out powerbomb as the referee finally ditches that chair. Now DDP stalking the Masked Superstar. Tried for the diamond cutter, didn't quite get it. Settles for a belly-to-belly suplex instead. Rounds the Superstar up again. Superstar counters with a shoulder tackle, takes DDP down the mat. Rounded up again, a jab from the Masked Superstar that puts DDP against the ropes. DDP counters with that hard left again. Tried for the diamond cutter, doesn't get it. Kick to the midsection from the Masked Superstar. That's the Masked Superstar. Puts DDP out on the apron. Catches a right to the head. Catches a forearm to the head. And now Diamond Dallas Page says, here, you go try it out there, see how you like it. Masked Superstar rolls out onto the floor by Diamond Dallas Page as the referee begins his count. DDP rolls the Superstar back in. We don't get past the count of 2 on the outside. As Page covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Masked Superstar powering out. DDP follows it up with a kick to the back. Superstar gets back to his feet. Whoa, man, what a knee. DDP covers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, Diamond Dallas Page had the knockout powder in that knee. He put the Superstar down.
The time was 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Your winner, Diamond Dallas Page.
Well, fans, there you have it. DDP winning our opening contest tonight and taking down the significantly larger and more powerful Masked Superstar with an absolutely devastating knee that certainly put the Masked Superstar on the canvas for that 3 count.
That was a really good card opener. And I've got to say, while the Masked Superstar did put in a pretty solid effort, and the Grand Wizard tried his butt off to help the Superstar cheat his way to a win, it just wasn't good enough. Against a dialed and Diamond Dallas Page, who I guess decided to just knock his opponent out with that driving knee, after several failed attempts at catching him with the diamond cutter. But who cares, right? He won, he did it fair and square, and that's all that matters to the fans.
That is a fairly fair assessment, Christy Ogilvy, and we'll be right back with the next match right after this, so don't you go anywhere.
As we continue with RWL Christmas Holiday Massacre, another one-on-one matchup involving Splendid Bobby C of Team Splendid facing the RWL Cruiserweight Champion Gary Galaxy in a non-title matchup.
Yeah, boy, with Sylvia Strong standing ringside.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to ask you. How did dinner go with Sylvia Strong after Snarl?
It's like you so often point out, Tex. A true gentleman never discusses such things in mixed company. But I can say, both Sylvia and I are quite happy with the direction things have taken.
Then I, too, in turn, are happy with the direction things have taken.
Our next non-title match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. First, accompanied by his tag team partner, Sensational Fabby Alice from Beverly Hills, California, weighing 212 pounds, Splendid Bobby C.
Now, well, some fans know it and some don't. This is not the first time Splendid Bobby C and Gary Galaxy have crossed swords. It was about a year ago in Ray's, the last time they did this.
I remember it, and I remember also that Gary Galaxy pretty much owned the Splendid one in that match, but 12 months can make a huge difference. It remains to be seen whether Bobby C has learned anything from that last encounter, or if the Cruiserweight Champion just plain old has Bobby's number.
Quite possible that Gary Galaxy's going to have his number again tonight because, man, he has been hot since taking the Cruiserweight title away from Tony Dangerous in that 2 out of 3 fall cage match earlier this month. Well, for my part, I'm going to take a guess that Bobby C has learned something from the last time they met. He might even surprise us tonight.
Well, Myron, you know what they say, Christmas is the time of miracles, and we'll just have to see what happens when the Cruiserweight Champion Gary Galaxy gets himself out here.
His opponent, accompanied by Sylvia Strong from Chesapeake, Virginia, weighing 186 pounds, he is the RWL Cruiserweight Champion, the prototype, Gary Galaxy.
It's really amazing how much more animated and how much more formidable an opponent Gary Galaxy becomes once he's in possession of a championship belt. It's like he really seems to come alive, just brimming over with confidence, in addition to his already solid in-ring skills.
That is true. Plus, he's got the hottest manager in the company in his corner.
The hottest in more ways than one.
Well, I'm sure you're right about that. We're going to leave that right there, Johnny. As referee Willie Johnson sounds the bell, here we go. The men come center ring, and look at this. Splendid Bobby C with a long distance scoop slam, follows it up with a kick to the back. Splendid Bobby C rounds up Gary Galaxy, fails to connect with the standing drop kick, but does manage to nail a pretty good fireman's carry. Gary Galaxy rounded up by the Splendid One, placed up against the ropes. Gary quick with the counter and a hard right. Ooh, look at this. Kick to the midsection. And an arm drag from Gary. He's got the Splendid Bobby C up over the shoulders and hangs him up over the top rope, and down he goes. As Sensational Fabulous looks on, doesn't look like he cares too much for the treatment his partner is receiving here. Splendid Bobby C counters, catches a knee, and a couple of hard kicks to the chest. As Gary Galaxy gathers him up again. Whoa! Wow, heavy clothesline. Good, and a leg drop too. Splendid Bobby C being escorted close to center ring. Gary covers one, but only one. Splendid Bobby C laid out. Gary drives a knee into the lower back, and here we go. Sensational Fabulous definitely not liking the treatment his tag team partner is receiving here. And unfortunately for Gary, the distraction works the trick. Whoa, what an inverted spinning neckbreaker from Splendid Bobby C, who seems to have picked up a new trick or two since last time these guys met. Whoa, knee to the head for Gary Galaxy. Gary tries to make his way back up to his feet using the corner. Oh man, catches his shoulder in the gut. Turns it around. Bobby C counters. Whips Gary right back into the corner again. And this can't possibly be good. He's got him sit up there on the top turnbuckle facing the outside. As Splendid Bobby C executes a very good top rope suplex. Hurt himself in the process doing it, but Gary Galaxy is laid out. Splendid Bobby C fails to connect with that knee. Gary Galaxy just laid out of the way in the nick of time. They tussle, collar and elbow. Bobby shoves Gary away. Whips Gary back into the far corner yet again. Turns him on around. Nails him with a hard right. Gary stunned off the ropes, and a jumping bulldog takes Gary back down to the mat again. Splendid Bobby C gathers him up. Fails to connect with the standing dropkick. Gary whips him to the ropes. Head-on collision with no result, but up over the shoulders goes Splendid Bobby C into a gutbuster. A knee into the midsection from Gary Galaxy. Counter with a kick from Splendid Bobby C. Fails to connect with the running kick. A standing drop kick from behind takes him down. Sylvia Strong screeches her approval here. Gary Galaxy. Nice fisherman suplex. Covers. One. But only one. As Splendid Bobby C manages to break the pin. Gary Galaxy begins to resume work all over again. Whoa, what a hard kick. Splendid Bobby C looked like he might be in a little bit of trouble here as the prototype takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Look at that beautiful dive. That was beautifully done by the prototype. Gary Galaxy fails to connect with the stomp. Bobby C with a clothesline. Tags Gary with a second one. Rebounds off the ropes and a beautiful kick. It takes Gary Galaxy down to the mat. Gary now on the receiving end. Whoa, swing and a miss with that kick again from Splendid Bobby C. Counters with a couple of elbows. Backs Gary the hell off. But Gary countered again. Another hard right from Bobby C to the back of the head. And a German suplex from Splendid Bobby C. Rounds up Gary Galaxy again. Whips him once more into the far corner. A hard right, a hard left, another hard right. And a pitch right out of the corner and onto the mat. Splendid Bobby C taking a break, perhaps getting some pointers from Sensational Fabulous. As Gary Galaxy remains laid out in front of Sylvia Strong on the opposing side of the ring. Gary quickly trying to make his way back to his feet. He can hear Splendid Bobby C behind him. And oh man, back suplex. Gary Galaxy counters with a punch. Rounds up Splendid Bobby C, but Splendid Bobby C quickly counters. Has Gary up over his shoulder. Oh man, what a backbreaker that was right there. That was nasty. Snapmare fails to connect with the driving knee again. Gary Galaxy just a little too fast for that one, but gets hung up on the top rope by splendid Bobby C. Bobby rounds him up. Kick to the midsection from Gary Galaxy. A counter from splendid Bobby C. Fireman's Gary from Gary. That was very poetic of me, wasn't it? Ha! Gary Galaxy catches a forearm from splendid Bobby C. Snapmare from Gary. Now torturing the arm. Oh, he's really dialing it in on that arm. Yanking on the shoulder. On the bicep. And the tricep just tearing it up there as Bobby C makes his way back up to his feet. Counters with a hard shot to the midsection. And now Bobby has him up in the powerbomb position, but Gary Galaxy deciding he don't like to be there. Look at this, Bobby C refusing to give up, has Gary up over the shoulders into a Canadian backbreaker here, but Gary Galaxy finding his way out of that submission hold. Moves back in on splendid Bobby C with a DDT and a hard one. Slammed his head into the mat pretty good. Gary covers, hooks the leg this time. 1, 2, but no, only a 2. Splendid Bobby C, despite taking a pretty nasty shot, still managed to find his way out. Sensational Fabulous looking on as his partner counters Gary with a hard right. Catches an arm drag from Gary Galaxy. Counters Gary Galaxy with a kick to the midsection. Has Gary up, and there's that long distance scoop slam. Bobby C rounds him up again. They tussle collar and elbow. Gary shoves him back. Fails to connect with his move. Splendid Bobby C spins him around, pitches him into the far corner. Fails to connect with that running knee. Wound up hanging himself up. Oh man. Gary Galaxy. Beautiful hip toss. Gets swept. And splendid Bobby C seems to be a little bit exasperated with the situation here as he gathers Gary Galaxy up again. Oh, Gary, 2 quick counters into a dragon screw. Now it's Bobby C rounded up by Gary Galaxy. Here we go. Gary Galaxy opening up with the jab and a little bit of fancy footwork and another left jab. And here we go. Look at this, doing this whole Muhammad Ali. Oh, man, hard right. Gary showing off that fancy footwork. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Gary Galaxy has done put out the lights of splendid Bobby C winning this one by pinfall.
The time was 8 minutes and 6 seconds. And your winner, Gary Galaxy.
You guys know generally I don't like to criticize anybody's performance, but I will have to say that splendid Bobby C, despite putting in something of an effort, probably should have doubled his efforts just a little bit more. He was not in there against just anybody. He's in there against the Cruiserweight Champion, and if he had tried just a little bit harder, chances are pretty good he might have even come up with a win.
I'm inclined to agree with you, Tex. I believe that splendid Bobby C perhaps underestimated the abilities of the Rwl Cruiserweight Champion, Gary Galaxy, and did so to his cost. In any case, fans, we'll be right back with more of the Christmas Holiday Massacre when we return from this break.
While we aren't exactly slopping over with championship matches this evening, we do have 1 or 2 on tap, and here's our first one. The Snarl Television Championship up for grabs as the Lightning Fast Tony Dangerous defends his title against SP1 Scotty Priest.
If this isn't the rivalry of the year for 2024, then it damn sure ought to be. This meeting tonight between Priest and Tony will be their 5th and final this year, and Priest's 3rd and final challenge for the Snarl Television Championship, with a clean win being an absolute must for the challenger in a win now or forever hold your peace situation. Both guys are keenly aware of this, and while Tony doesn't hold any real animosity towards Priest, our superhero-in-chief is definitely looking for new challengers in 2025.
5 matches, with 3 out of 5 being title defenses. Can't blame Tony for wanting a little variety after all that this year alone. But a loss to Priest at this point would be disastrous for Tony.
makes all that shaking and thunder. It's the Smogmobile, driven by Rosita of Next Gen. And in the back, the RWL Snarl Television Champion, our resident superhero, the lightning fast Tony Dangerous, and yes, Johnny, you are absolutely right. Well, let me just say it the rude way. He is sick and tired of seeing SP1 standing on the opposite side of the ring from him, especially when it comes to the Snarl Television Championship.
Guys, let me chime in here for just a minute. I promise you, next year, 2025, we're going to see a whole lot of new cruiserweights around here. Everything's going to change completely. This match, you probably won't even see this match but maybe one more time in 2025. And that's the odds of war.
Well, if anybody knows the score, it's our boy Myron Schimmelman.
This next match is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. And it is for the RWL Snarl Television Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Glen Burnie, Maryland, weighing 194 pounds, SP1, Scotty Priest. His opponent accompanied by Rosita from Statinopolis, weighing 196 pounds. He's the RWL Snarl Television Champion, lightning fast Tony Dangerous.
Well, both these guys realize that this is probably going to be their last encounter between them for the rest of the year, and possibly well into 2025 too. Referee holds up that Snarl Television Championship. Well, let's see how this one shakes out. SP1 looking primed and ready to go. So is Tony Dangerous. Referee Charles Lucero rings the bell, and here we go. Right, left, kick, punch from SP1, and a jawjacker. Oh, takes Tony Dangerous down to the mat, follows it up with a stomp. Scotty Priest drives a knee into the arm of Tony Dangerous. As Rosita, Tony Dangerous' new valet going into 2025, looks on. A leg snap from SP1. And a stomp in the midsection. Referee breaking up that submission. Priest drives a knee into the head of Tony Dangerous. Oh man, he just split his forehead open. Priest fails to connect with that moonsault, missed it by about a foot. Priest with a basement DDT right on the head of Tony Dangerous, right on that injury site. Tony Dangerous counters into a dragon screw, gets back up into his feet. And now into submission on SP1, just about center ring. Oh man, he is busted over bad. Priest drives knees into the back to escape the hold. Whoa, look at this. Tony Dangerous putting the brakes on him with a stomp to the lower abdomen. Followed it up with a heel hook stretch. Oh, these two, they will never, ever be friends. They will never, ever go bowling together. You will never see them in a tag team. Snap suplex from Tony Dangerous. Much to the approval and delight of Rosita. Hard right hand to the side of the head of SP1. Oh, man, tried for the moonsault, but Priest just a second too fast. They lock up. Oh, look at this. Here's a nice little variant. Oh, beautiful slam face first into the mat. Hard kick, soccer kick to the midsection. Tony Dangerous tries to pull away here. Takes himself all the way up to the top rope. He's got his target sighted. And Tony Dangerous about to fly. Whoa, man, did you see that beautiful... Oh, what a beautiful kick, but it kind of hurt Tony, too. Oh, man, both feet right in the chest. Beautiful. Executed the shooting star. Nails the moonsault. Tony Dangerous doing a whole lot of flying here this evening. Rounds up Priest. Priest counters with the right. And a kick. And a high kick. And a kick to the midsection. Lines up the arm of Tony Dangerous. Takes him for a little walk off the top rope. Beautiful arm drag. All the aerial stuff these guys do is amazing. Boom! Drives a knee into the arm of Tony Dangerous. Follows it up with a hard kick to the back. Again, that Snarl Television Championship on the line here. Whipped out over the top rope and onto the floor, and here comes SP1 right behind as Rosita gives both these gentlemen a wide berth. Hard kick to the back from Scotty Priest. Follows it up with a stomp. Goes to round up Tony Dangerous. Tony Dangerous counters with an elbow. Oh, man. Tried for the jumping neck breaker, but Priest just quickly countered it. Rounds him back up. A couple of kicks and a chop. And oh, look at this. Got him chicken winged and into a backbreaker. Nice little parlay of moves from SP1. Tony counters. Follows it up with a chop. Referee trying to get them back into the ring, but head first into the apron goes SP1 as Tony Dangerous takes himself over the top rope and back inside. Referee still continuing to count Scotty Priest. Look at this, Tony Dangerous. Whoa, man, over the top rope and nailed him. Just a glancing blow. And now into submission right in front of Rosita. Man, Tony Dangerous is bleeding pretty bad. Wow. Priest. Again, driving knees into the back of the head of Tony Dangerous to escape that hold. They lock up. Tony rolls back inside. SP1 right behind him. Tony Dangerous waiting right there for him. Fisherman suplex. And now, Tony off the top rope. Beautiful spinning move right there. Covers, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, man, SP1 powering out of the pin just in time. As Tony takes himself up topside one more time. Here we go. Oh, that would have been beautiful, but SP1 gets a pair of knees up. Oh, right into the back of Tony Dangerous. Priest with a kick, chop, an elbow across the face. And a spinning slam from SP1. Rounds Tony Dangerous up again. A high kick, a low kick, a mid chop, a mid cut. Oh, man, whoop. Whip to the ropes. Priest ducks under pretty slyly. Nice Hurricane Rana. Looks Tony Dangerous. Oh, man. Here we go again into the submission. Referee watching what's going on. Look at this. Tony Dangerous somehow finding his way out of the hole. Whoa, man, did you see that? Wow, covered 1, 2. He just slammed his face into the canvas, man. Wow. Beautiful flying, spinning, handspring kick right there. As Tony Dangerous tries to start pulling away here on SP1. A small TV title on the line. Oh, he finally nailed that spinner that time. And SP1 caught all of it. Tony calling for the moonsault one more time. Actually nails it this go around. Oh, he is feeling sight. Tony Dangerous rounds up SP1. Up over the shoulders. Boom! Whoa, what a beautiful slam right there. Modified Death Valley driver. Priest counters with a leg sweep. Rounds up Tony Dangerous. Hard whip into the far corner. Here comes SP1. Sets him up on the top turnbuckle. Tony Dangerous says, nah, that's all right. Kick to the face. Comes back down off the top turnbuckle. Locks up with SP1. SP1 with a kick. Beautiful little flip right there. Priest takes himself topside. Tony Dangerous laid out. Cross body splash nailed. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, man, almost. Tony Dangerous had to use all the steam he had to get out of that one. Basement drop kick to the back. As SP1 goes right back into that submission. Absolutely relentless. He is really keen to get his hands back on that Snarl Television title. Tony Dangerous escapes the hold. But SP1, look at this beautiful pin. 1, 2. Oh, wow. Oh, I really would have thought that might have been it right there. Moonsault from SP1. Off the top rope. Fails to connect with the shooting star. Tony Dangerous just a step too quick. And goes right back into the heel hook stretch. Man, these guys are absolutely relentless. Again, these guys are definitely heated rivals. You will never see them be friends. You'll never see them go bowling. And you'll never see them in a tag team. Forget it. Not happening. Kick in the chest from Tony Dangerous. A kick to the back. And off the top rope, nails the beautiful shooting star one more time. Tony covers. 1. Oh, only 1. SP1. On a sacred mission to not lose this match. Tony rounds him up again. Has him up over the shoulders one more time. What are we going to see here? Oh, beautiful sit-out driver. SP1 ain't moving. Tony Dangerous takes himself all the way up to the top rope. Nails the beautiful spinning senton. Nicely done. As Tony drags a laid out Scotty Priest just about center ring. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. That is it. Tony Dangerous retains the small television title by pinfall.
The time was 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Your winner and still our WL Snarl Television Champion, lightning fast Tony Dangerous.
He may have had to shed a little blood for the cause, but our WL resident superhero is walking out of here, still hanging onto the Snarl TV title. And I'm sure both he and his new valet Rosita will be celebrating a very Merry Christmas because of it. Scotty Priest did the best he could and came damn close to an upset. But I guess the adrenaline kept the lightning fast one moving and motivated enough to garner the win and retain the championship. All in all, a very workman-like performance from Tony Dangerous.
It's December, and it's time for our WL Wrestling's 11th annual end-of-year supercard, the Memphis Million Supercard from Mid-South Coliseum, with 3 hours of mat action, a wide variety of title matches, and 2 Battles Royal, 1 for the men and 1 for the ladies, each with a $1 million prize going to the winners. It's the 11th annual Memphis Million Supercard, Monday, December 30th, right here on the RWL YouTube channel.
All right, fans, we're going to close out the first half tonight with a ladies' fatal 4-way matchup. No disqualifications, no countouts, with Rhonda Singh, Grace Fenwick, Brenda Blair, and Tiana Marquez all participating in this ladies' fatal 4-way.
Oh, Sookie, I guess it just had to happen tonight.
Tex, they're playing our Christmas music. How very perfect for tonight. And how great the holidays have turned out for us.
The following ladies' fatal 4-way match is set for one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first representing the UK ladies, from Sussex, England, Grace Fenwick.
Guys, all kidding aside, Merry Christmas. You, Johnny, you too, Wally, Mr. Ebenezer Cardell. You know we love you. Come on over here, you knucklehead.
Geez, Tex, not so rough with the headlock. I'm not Scott Bell.
Oh, guys, it's been a terrific Christmas, hasn't it?
Well, thanks to you, Mr. Lynch, it'll be Christmas every time we hear that song.
And from San Jose, California, Brenda Blair.
Okay, so a little bit of background on this particular 4-way matchup. We took the 4 newest ladies that we got going, and we put them in there together. We're going to find out which one of them is the best, plain and simple. And Miss Brenda Blair here is heavily favored to win this 4-way matchup.
And you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing her do it. Brenda Blair isn't just popular with fans. She's kinda popular with me, too. Even more so, when you look at the other 3 competitors in this match. Let's be real, keep it 100. Ain't nobody wanna see Grace Fenwick winning this one, do they?
Definitely not. Grace Fenwick may be an attractive woman on the outside, but on the inside, she's rotten.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Rhonda Singh.
Rhonda Singh is the one and only seasoned veteran in this matchup. The only one with any major experience, the only one that's ever held any championships, the only one that's been around the block a couple of times. And Rhonda Singh definitely got the potential to pull an upset here tonight.
True, Tex. She could be a serious wild card spoiler because of it. I'm still favoring Brenda, but I'm not in deep dish Chicago-style denial about Rhonda Singh.
You can't afford to ignore Rhonda Singh's experience. On the other side, it is a distinct possibility that the victory conditions and rules in this matchup could prove to be a help or a hindrance to Rhonda Singh, with no disqualifications, no countouts, and more or less, no rules.
Yeah, that's true, Don. Well, it's definitely going to be a great way to close out the first half of tonight's card, that's for damn sure.
And from Harlem, New York, Tiana Marquez.
For my money, Tiana Marquez, this is my pick to win this match. She's got all the right tools. She's young, she's smart, she's very, very strong, and she might be able to outlast the other three, I think.
Yeah, I guess that's possible. But, I don't know. The others, all the three in this matchup, definitely going to present a serious challenge to Rhonda Singh.
Also, Tex, we can't ignore the fact that Tiana Marquez is still fairly new, and a lot of fans are still on the fence as far as Tiana Marquez is concerned, whereas they know and recognize the other three contestants in this ladies' four-way matchup.
Ooh, so many wild cards, so much unpredictability. I'm loving it.
And that, Tex, almost guarantees an excellent quality matchup to close out the first half of tonight's card.
Boy, I'll tell you, I can't wait to find out which one of them's gonna go home the winner tonight.
And on that note, let's turn it over to Hangman Tex Lynch for the call of tonight's action.
Well, thank you, Dandy Don. Well, here we go. No rules, no disqualifications, and 4 new ladies. Let's see how this one all shakes out. Man, let me tell you, these 4 gals sure look determined. Look at the looks on these 4 faces, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. These gals are all business tonight. Oh, man. This is going to be a wild one. Referee, sounds the bell. Here we go. It's Rhonda Singh and Brenda Blair and Tiana Marquez and Rhonda Singh. Now, Grace Fenwick going after Tiana as Brenda Blair moves in on Rhonda Singh. Tiana locks up with Grace, whips her out onto the apron. Brenda Blair says, "Excuse me, can I cut in?" And delivers a beautiful slam to Tiana and a wicked kick to the head to Rhonda Singh. Brenda Blair locks up with Grace Fenwick. Rhonda Singh locks up with Tiana. Knee to the head for Brenda Blair. Up against the ropes goes Rhonda Singh. Rebound, and Tiana nails her with a clothesline. Grace Fenwick cuts in on the dance here too, with a series of shots and kicks and takes Tiana Marquez down to the canvas. Brenda Blair is whipped to the far corner by Grace Fenwick. Rhonda Singh with Tiana up over her shoulder, snake eyes across the top turnbuckle. Brenda Blair slams down Grace Fenwick with a helicopter spin, looking very artful. Oh man, here we go. Brenda slides out. Here we go. Brenda Blair, first one to go look for an equalizer. She got a kendo stick. And here she comes after Grace Fenwick. Whack! Oh man, just whacked. Oh, she didn't. Meanwhile, on the other side of the aisle, look at this. Rhonda Singh taking Tiana Marquez around the horn into the turnbuckles, not once but twice. Rhonda Singh locks up Tiana as Grace Fenwick moves away from Brenda Blair. But Brenda Blair catches up, locks her up. Oh, Brenda Blair goes into the ring steps. Tiana Marquez down on the mat with Rhonda Singh in a heel hook stretch. Referee pretty much helpless here. Not much he can do but count him. Oh man. Oh, Brenda Blair shoved halfway across the ring. As Tiana drives an elbow into Rhonda Singh's chest. Brenda Blair whips Grace towards the ring steps. Now Tiana locks in a heel hook stretch on Rhonda Singh as Grace Fenwick delivers a series of shots that lays out Brenda Blair on the outside. No counting here. The referee just standing there like the 5th post in the middle of the ring, man. Grabs the knee. into the canvas. Tiana Marquez crossing the end of the head on the sink. And right back into that heel hook stretch into the ring goes Grace Fenwick, and here comes Brenda Blair in hot pursuit. They lock up. Here's the first cover. Not even one. Just about a one on Ronda Singh. Tiana whips Ronda to the ropes. Delivers a wicked boot to the head. Grace Fenwick working on the legs of Brenda Blair against those ropes. Look at this. Tiana Marquez got her by the throat. Hard shot from the midsection. Down goes Ronda Singh. And the clothesline takes down Grace Fenwick. Tiana Marquez hitting on anything with a pulse. Oh, man. Up against the ropes goes Tiana, but Ronda Singh there to spoil the party. Look at this. The strength of Ronda Singh. Brenda Blair in the cradle position, up over the shoulders, hung up over the top rope. Here comes Tiana with a clothesline that puts Ronda Singh in the corner. And Grace Fenwick laid out on the outside, nowhere to be found. As Tiana reaches for a chair. Grace Fenwick knocks it out of her hand, whips her into the barricades. Ronda Singh with her eye on Brenda Blair. And here she comes as Brenda Blair makes her way away. Oh, clothesline that takes Brenda down. Into the ring steps goes Tiana. Grace Fenwick watching Tiana Marquez, and a long, stalling, powerful vertical suplex from Ronda Singh. Interrupted by Grace Fenwick, who pitches Tiana halfway across town and drops a knee into the head of Ronda Singh. Into the ring post town, into the ring post town, into the ring post town, into the ring post town. Into the ring goes Tiana Marquez. Grace Fenwick with a kick to the head of Ronda Singh. Goes after Brenda Blair as well. Wicked kick to the head. Tiana Marquez goes after. Grace Fenwick takes her down. Ronda Singh is down. Brenda Blair making her way out of the danger zone here, then comes right back on in. Oh, Brenda Blair doing a little showing off here for the fans. And rolled back into the ring by Ronda. And on the outside, it's still Tiana, Grace, and Ronda. Grace and Ronda team up on Tiana Marquez. No honor amongst thieves. All of a sudden, it's a slingshot for Grace Fenwick. Courtesy of Ronda Singh. A clubbing blow across the chest with Brenda Blair from Tiana Marquez. Hard shot to the midsection to Grace Fenwick. A kick counter from Grace Fenwick. Grace countering off shots of Ronda Singh as Tiana is rolled back into the ring by Brenda Blair. Closing on takes Brenda down in the middle of the ring. Grace Fenwick deciding where she wants to go next. She's a kid in a candy store as far as sadism goes. Whoa, man, fallaway slam and a kendo stick across the head for Tiana Marquez from Grace Fenwick. She just broke that thing on her head. Rolls over Brenda Blair, covers. One, but only a one. Brenda Blair still very much in the game here. Ring clears out, but for Ronda Singh. Grace Fenwick, as a little showboating for the fans, catches a chair shot from Tiana Marquez. Here comes Tiana with the chair again, but sleeper hold from Brenda Blair on Tiana Marquez. Jawjacker breaks that hold. Ronda Singh comes out of the ring after Grace Fenwick. Tiana Marquez pitches Brenda Blair head first into the ring post. I will not sing the song a second time. You only get one per show. Ronda Singh going after Grace Fenwick. Brenda Blair back on her feet. Tiana Marquez laid out in the middle of the ring. Ronda Singh takes care of business on Grace Fenwick, and here she comes. Takes the chair right out of Brenda Blair's hand. Locks up with Tiana. Here comes Grace Fenwick, mad as hell. Tiana with a hard shot to the midsection of Ronda Singh. Again, a Lou Thesz press from Brenda Blair on Grace Fenwick. From behind goes Ronda Singh. Pitches Tiana towards the barricades. Brenda taking a series of shots and kicks from Grace Fenwick. Grace Fenwick rounds up Brenda. And this one's gone total chaotic. Here we go. Grace Fenwick looking for a little equalizer. Got another kendo stick. Here she comes after Brenda Blair. Whacks her upside the head. Brenda rolls out of the way, relieves her of that kendo stick. Tiana Marquez with another kendo stick. Running after Ronda Singh on the outside. Brenda Blair pitches Grace Fenwick into the far corner. Running splash takes Grace down. Tiana Marquez back inside the ring. Brenda covers, but Tiana Marquez breaks up the pin. Oh, wow. Brenda slides herself to the outside. Slides herself back inside. Pulls in on sleeper hold on Tiana Marquez. Grace Fenwick spoiling that one. Rhonda Singh back inside. Oh, look at this all the way up. With Grace Fenwick, Rhonda Singh. Major powerhouse in this matchup. Goes for a cover, but only gets a 2. Rhonda Singh getting a little bit frustrated, but what can you do in a 4-way matchup? Shoulder tackle takes Brenda Blair down. A wicked kick from Grace Fenwick on Rhonda Singh. Marquez showboating on the outside. Grace Fenwick takes down Rhonda Singh. Tiana Marquez taken down by Grace Fenwick. Quick cover. One, but Brenda Blair right there to put the stop to that. Rhonda Singh laid out on the outside. Nice. Ooh, man, wicked kick to the head for Grace Fenwick from Brenda Blair. She rolls out. Brenda countered by Tiana. Hard forearm. Countered with a hard elbow. A jab. Series of shots from Brenda Blair. She has got Tiana Marquez reeling. And Rhonda Singh. Here we go, another sleeper hold. This time on Tiana. Brenda Blair. Foiled again by Grace Fenwick. And this match has turned into a 4-alarm blaze that is completely out of control. Look at this. Grace Fenwick with a double noggin knocker on Rhonda and Brenda. Up over the shoulders goes Rhonda Singh. Knee to the skull from Grace Fenwick. Covers, but Brenda Blair right there to make sure it don't even get to a 1. Brenda Blair locks it up with Grace Fenwick. And look at this, a little bit of double team action on Brenda and Tiana. And now Tiana turns on Brenda. Suplex. Tiana covers 1, but just 1. Grace Fenwick with a spin kick. Takes Tiana down. Goes for a cover. Wow. 1. Oh, man, just about a 2. Rhonda Singh's on Dream Street. Brenda Blair's on Dream Street on the outside. Rhonda Singh back in action. Goes back to work on Grace Fenwick. Whips her out onto the apron. Hard right hand fails to take Grace down. Rhonda Singh takes herself outside onto the apron with Grace. Slams her into the apron. As Brenda Blair returns to work on Tiana Marquez. Rolls her back into the ring. Rhonda Singh quickly stopped by Brenda Blair with a hard series of shots, including an uppercut that takes her down. Brenda Blair taking a walk away. Grace Fenwick still laid out, just coming back to her senses as Tiana Marquez steps out. Goes onto the ring, looking for a weapon. Oh, man, whacks Brenda Blair upside the head with a spear chair. Not once, but twice. And here she comes. Nails Grace Fenwick with the chair as well. Rhonda Singh takes the chair away, spins her around with a hard right hand, has her up over the shoulders. Oh, just dropped her. Oh, man, that's a hard drop, too. Grace Fenwick rolls back in. Brenda Blair with a running drop kick takes down Rhonda Singh. She goes after Tiana Marquez, drops her into the ring, steps up over the top rope as Grace Fenwick nails Brenda Blair with a beautiful aerial move. Rhonda Singh from behind on Grace, has her up over the shoulders. We'll see where this is going to go. Just dumps her like a sack of spuds. Brenda Blair being escorted around by Rhonda Singh. Rhonda Singh locks up Brenda again. Countered with the whip. They're taken down by Tiana Marquez as Grace Fenwick keeps her distance from the rest of the competitors. But here she comes now. Oh, man. Look at this. Wicked kick to the head for Rhonda Singh. From behind on Tiana Marquez hurls her away. Brenda Blair with a chop. A series of shots. Up over the shoulders goes Grace Fenwick. And oh man, look at this, into a bow and arrow stretch. No submissions. No tap outs. At least not on the outside. Brenda escorting Grace Fenwick back into the ring. Tiana Marquez takes her lead. They laid out Rhonda Singh and Grace Fenwick covers quickly. One, but no, Tiana Marquez right there to break it up. Brenda Blair getting back to her feet. Sidewalk slam. And Tiana Marquez on Grace Fenwick, and look who's got the ring stuff. It's Rhonda Singh. Nails Brenda Blair of beauty. Dumps the stairs on her head practically. But this, a spinning power bomb from Tiana into a cover. Here's the ref. 1, 2, but only 2. Oh, she is mad. Tiana Marquez not nailed it right there, but no. Ronda Singh going after Tiana. Grace Fenwick trying to break it up, but so far no good fortune. Goes after Brenda Blair instead as Ronda Singh covers one. Only one. Oh, wow, this one's out of control. Brenda takes down Ronda Singh. Tiana Marquez rounds Brenda up into a backbreaker, stretching the back of Brenda Blair. Here comes Ronda Singh. Great, oh man, hard kick. And here we go, up into another spinning powerbomb from Ronda Singh, this time on Tiana Marquez. Grace Fenwick. Don't know what she can go. Here we go. She got herself a chair. And, look at this. Another backbreaker on Brenda Blair from Ronda Singh. And Grace Fenwick nails Tiana with the chair. Thinks that might do it, but no. Ronda Singh right there to break up the pin. Brenda Blair rolls up onto the outside. Stomp to the arm. And Ronda Singh on Tiana. Grace Fenwick's laid out too. So far, Ronda Singh's the only one standing. Drives a knee into the head of Tiana Marquez. Quickly going for a cover. This could be it. 1, 2, and 3. That did it. Ronda Singh wins this fatal four-way by pinfall.
The time was 14 minutes and 35 seconds. And your winner, Ronda Singh.
Oh, man. That was wild. That whole ring is a mess. They're going to have to clean everything up before the second half. Ronda Singh wins this ladies four-way matchup. That takes care of our first half. We'll be back with the second half of Christmas Holiday Massacre right after the break. We'll see you then.